Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today in the garage we have the BMW 5 Series F10. If you've been following the channel, you know it's been a while since we worked on it. Last time we worked on it, we did the rear diffuser, dual exhaust, carbon fiber, rear spoiler, and a few other things. Today we're going to be doing the front end. We have the M5 front bumper cover, M5 front fenders. So this is basically an M Sport car. So today we're going to be doing the black kidney grill inserts, carbon fiber fender grills, carbon fiber roundel, carbon fiber antenna, and then carbon fiber chin. So I'm going to start off with what should be the easiest. Most of these are replacements, so they should just be snap-in. So I'm going to start with the kidney grills and the fender grills and the roundel. The chin requires some drilling and removing some of the access panels, so I'll do that one last. But more or less that should go on easier than the rear diffuser, which required cutting. So we'll get started with that. Also, on the last episode, we had a giveaway for rear carbon fiber wing. That's still available. I have the link down below. If you haven't taken advantage of that, grab that. For those of you who've been watching the channel, you know we did the giveaway for the VW wheels. We have a happy subscriber who got those. So our giveaways definitely are real, and they're great. So I'll have the link down below for the carbon fiber wing. It's from Suvneer, same company that we got this carbon fiber front chin from. So I'll have the link to all this stuff, and again the link for our giveaway. Go and take advantage of it. Watch that other video, comment in that other video, go get that wing. But let's get started on this. Again, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe down below. It really helps us out a lot. So we're going to get started by installing the black kidney grills. These are a direct replacement for the factory ones. Factory ones are chrome. Of course, basically everything on the car I've either done chrome delete or done carbon fiber. So these are a perfect replacement. These have all the factory clips, so they should pretty much snap in place. You kind of want to be gentle around the paint, not to like force it in, scratch the paint. Or break off any of these clips. So I'm just going to kind of take my time. I'm going to get a couple trim tools to see, just in case I do need them around this area. So let me grab those right now. So I grabbed a microfiber, some quick detailer. I'll just spray that, maybe help it lube it up and get it to go in there too as well, just in case it's tight. So just kind of eyeball it, make sure all the clips look like they are lined up, top and bottom, and start pressing in. If you feel resistance, just stop. My bottoms already went in. And there you go, we're all in. Let's grab the other one, put it on. Again, same process, just kind of give it some lubrication. Line up all your clips. Top and bottom. Let's start getting them in. All right, man, that looks clean. Black on white, just a perfect tuxedo. Once we get that bottom chin on there, it's just gonna look clean with the roundel. I'm gonna do the, I'll actually do the roundel. I'm gonna trim down these just a little bit lower so that that roundel sits on there perfect. These are locator pins just to keep it clocked. But I usually like to trim the heads off of them just a little bit so that the adhesive sits down perfectly. This way it's not gapped up. I make sure that the adhesive is actually sitting down perfectly. So let's get that going. All right, for the roundel, I'm just gonna trim just a little bit of the tops of the heads off, just so I make sure when I do place this on, it's gonna sit down fully seated. And I will get 100% contact on my adhesive when you're doing this. Make sure that you don't slip and get your fresh paint. All right, I think those are short enough. Now we're going to degrease this. I'm just going to use alcohol for that. You could use Windex, alcohol, just anything to get all the wax off. This way when we use a double-sided adhesive, it's going to stick perfect. All right, if just alcohol in a spray bottle here, I always keep it on hand. It makes it easy to dispense. And let that air dry, and then we'll put the roundel on. All right, our roundel replacement's carbon fiber, pretty much just like the factory. It's got double-sided adhesive tape already on the back, and then you can see it's got the placement for the two prongs, positioners. I'm just going to test fit it to make sure that it lines up right before we take the tape off, and it does. This way we won't take the tape off when we find out that it's actually crooked. Because if that were the case, right now what you could do is cut those off and then place it on without those. So we're going to pull this back. I'm going to use a heat gun. Basically, the best way to use any double-sided tape is to always heat it up. That's going to cause the best bond. So I'm going to just put my heat gun on low, get that warmed up while I pull this off. Just gently heat this. And heat the area. There you go. Of course, Murphy's Law, when I had the backing on, it went down dead straight. And when I took the backing off, I couldn't find the prongs. So just apply a little heat and press it on. All right, so that's pretty much it. So let's get on to the fender grills. All right, so the side grills basically plug in the factory harness. Just be careful, pins are super small and they don't give you much of a wiggle room with the harness. I'm just gonna sit that there, go and check the hazards, make sure this works before we snap it in. So it actually works. Turn them off, we'll snap it in. All right, it's a nice factory fit. Let's get the M5 logo on. Again, some alcohol. Heat it up. And get the backing off the sticker. That wraps it up, so let's get on to the front carbon fiber chin. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna install is this carbon fiber antenna cover. It's a true carbon fiber cover. I had the roof carbon fiber vinyl wrapped and then PPF over that. The only thing that wasn't covered was the antenna, since they do sell a true cover. This cover does come with the 3M adhesive on the inside, but in my opinion it's a little thin, so I'm gonna add a couple more pieces before we toss this on, just to ensure that it doesn't go flying off. This thing's super light. I don't think it's gonna come off, but you know, better safe than sorry, right? So let's degrease this first and then toss this on. All right, so I added just 2 more extra pieces here, one at the top of the antenna. Now we're going to peel everything off, heat it up, and apply it. Just heat this up a little bit. All right, that's not going nowhere. All right, start getting the chin on. First, we're going to start getting access behind here. There's 6 screws, basically sheet metal screws, that connect the shield to the front bumper cover. So let's get those off. All right, now that we have access in here, which is limited, Before I put this bumper cover on, I pre-drilled holes. They match the chin, so that basically everything will line up. So I have limited access to basically slide a nut and bolt through here and grab it on the other side. What I'm going to do is put double-sided tape on these sides, present the chin up to it, and then put my hardware through, reach my hands up in here, and tighten from the bottom up. That's pretty much the only way you could get it on. The other thing I did off camera is there are small humps on either side that hang down, that basically bulge down. Since the chin is flat, the chin would basically hit it, so they kind of stick down. It's one on this side and one on that side, just in front of the tire. The rest of the car is completely flat underneath here. So you just have a little bubble right here in front of this tire, and a little bubble right there in front of that tire. So it's basically kind of like a shaped like this. So I cut that pocket off on both sides. It's there's a nice edge that you can follow with a utility knife, and since everything's plastic down here, I just scored it. It came right off. So with that out of the way, I'll clean this, put 3M, and then we'll present it, and then hopefully everything goes together nicely. Let's see, hopefully. Same thing like the back. I'm using button head stainless hardware, so this way it won't rust, and this way from underneath it looks nice and decent. So let's get started. All right, so I got my 2 bolts sticking up through the middle. I'm going to go with the center first, push it through, try and snake everything through, and then I'm going to pull the adhesive off the sides and then get that going. So let's start some contortioning. one done. That was horrible. These ends have like way more space. Let's get some bolts in here. That was horrible. That was so horrible. Get one on each side. Get another one on this side. And then we'll go back to the center because I only got one in there before my fingers felt like they're going to fall off. I wish the center was as nice as the outside. So much space out here. double check, make sure it looks centered before I start tightening everything down. All right, so since I have full access to the ends, I'm gonna fully tighten those, and then I'm gonna go back and get the center. All right, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy the way the F10 came out. To me, dude, all this black on white tuxedo looks amazing. Again, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe down below. Thanks again to Suvneer for the products. All the other individuals that we got the stuff from, links down below. Tune in for the next episode. We got a lot more stuff coming on the way. Thanks.